In top world news on this Tuesday, President Trump leaves the G7 summit in Canada early and returns to Washington, D.C. as fighting between Israel and Iran intensifies. The president said he wants to monitor the situation from here. The conflict now in its fifth day, with Israel and Iran exchanging missiles. According to CNN, just hours ago, Israel attacked the Iranian state television while live on the air, and the Iranian military struck the Israeli military intelligence center in Tel Aviv. More than 200 people were killed in Iran and at least 24 in Israel since the fighting began. President Trump says he wants, quote, a real end to Iran's nuclear program.
We're not looking for a ceasefire. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. It's very simple.
In a statement issued late last night, the G7, a group of 7 nations, expressed support for Israel's right to defend itself and labeled Iran a source of instability in the Middle East. Also, over the last 12 hours, Russia launching one of its deadliest assaults in months on Ukraine's capital. Waves of Russian drones and missiles tore through Kyiv overnight, killing more than a dozen people, including a U.S. citizen. Ukraine's president called it one of the most terrifying strikes on the capital, with Russia firing more than 400 drones and nearly 36 missiles. On the sidelines of the G7 summit in Canada, Ukrainians urging world leaders to take action to end the war.
It seems like the history never taught people anything, and we're just doing the same mistakes.
President Trump said earlier this month that it might be better to let Ukraine and Russia fight for a while before pursuing peace, but European leaders are urging Trump to pressure Russian President Vladimir Putin into accepting a ceasefire.